Good afternoon, class. So we have been studying about the continent of Africa. Now starting with the river Zaire or Congo. River Zaire, previously known as the Congo River, is situated in Central Africa. You can clearly see how it is marked over there. Do I need to point it out again? See, Congo, which is also known as the river Zaire. It is the second largest river in terms of the volume of water after the Amazon River. So please underline that river Zaire, previously known as Congo River, is situated in Central Africa, second largest river in terms of the volume of water after the Amazon River. Now, like other rivers of Africa, it is also not fit for navigation due to the presence of rapids. What are rapids? Very ferocious rush of water. Now we come to river Niger. River Niger is an important part of Western Africa. It originates from the Fouta Djallon Plateau in the west and flows towards the east. River Benue is a major tributary of the river. So here, the map given here, they have shown the Niger River basin. See how it goes from here. It drains into the Atlantic Ocean and Gulf of Guinea. This is the Niger River basin. Now coming to river Zambezi, one of the most important rivers of Africa. River Zambezi originates from the western part of the continent and meets the Indian Ocean. The largest waterfall, the Victoria Falls, is formed on the course of the river. See, we all know, we have studied up till now that Africa is a plateau continent. Therefore, it is full of waterfalls and cascades. Now, coming to case study, cocoa cultivation in Ghana. Underline whatever you see, underline children. Cocoa is a tropical cash crop. It grows cash crop, a crop which is grown for selling. It grows well in the areas of high temperature and high rainfall. Africa is the leading producer of cocoa in the world, namely Ghana. Nigeria comes at 5th or 6th position. Ivory Coast, Ghana and Nigeria are the major cocoa producing countries in Africa. Now, cocoa cultivation in Ghana, a historical review. How it all started. Ghana, underline, also known as Gold Coast, is situated in the western part of the continent. Accra is the capital city and the main port. Now, Accra being the capital city and the main port, it is very easy for Ghana to export its produce. Cocoa is the native plant of South Africa. It is not America, it is Africa. Cocoa was introduced as a commercial crop in Ghana about 90 years ago. Now, Ghana is a leading producer of cocoa in the world. It is the largest producer. The economy of Ghana is based on cocoa production. The economy of Ghana meaning to say that most of the people living in Ghana are involved in cocoa harvesting, fermentation, or any other industry which is connected or related to cocoa cultivation. Now, conditions for growth. Underline please, climate and soil are important factors for the growth of cocoa. What is the climate? Being an equatorial plant, cocoa requires hot and humid climate. So what kind of climate is required to grow cocoa? Hot and humid. Such suitable areas lie between 5 degree and 20 degree latitudes north and south of the equator. So the cacao tree goes about 7 to 10 meters in height. It is now grown throughout the tropical countries including India. It requires 150 centimeter of annual rainfall. Irrigation will not help. Artificial irrigation will not help, but natural rainfall is required, and that is 150 centimeter annually. Now the land and soil. The cocoa trees grow healthy on a little sloppy and well-drained land. Well-drained means, children, the water should not be stagnant. It should flow away from the roots of the tree. Deep and well-drained soil is required for the growth of the cocoa plant. Loamy soil is ideal for the cultivation of cocoa. Now, process of cocoa cultivation. the raw material of cocoa is usually exported because the organizations that process cocoa and the final product chocolate are established in Europe. So the final product or finished product industry is based in or established in Europe. So most of the cocoa or the pods, coffee pods which are harvested, cocoa pods which are harvested, and first they are harvested in Ghana or Nigeria or Ivory Coast. Here then they are fermented and then dried and shipped to Europe. Now methods of plantation. Cocoa plantation has small pink flowers growing on branches or the trunk. The pods are up to 30 centimeter in length. So you know your small ruler is 6 centimeter in size. So you can imagine what 30 centimeter will be. And are oval shaped or pointed. See, a picture of it is given over here, oval shaped and pointed. They may be orange, red or purple in color depending on the variety of the crop. Now when they are orange or red, then only they ripen up. The ripened pods are carefully handpicked by the laborers. These pods are cut open by sharp knife. The small seeds, numbering about 30 to 40 in each pod. Okay, there are around 30 to 40 small seeds in one pod and are fermented in between the leaves or in the pulp and are dried. So they are left on banana leaves to ferment and then they are dried out in the sun or again artificially dried. Now fermentation. The cocoa is covered with pulp and grounded. It is then covered with banana leaves. The fermentation brings about the chemical change to give the chocolate flavor. The process of fermentation takes 3 to 8 days. Later, these beans are dried in the sun and sent for processing. So this is how it is sent to be turned into the finished product. The cocoa beans are sorted before processing. After sorting, these beans are sent for roasting and roasted to dark brown. So this is another important process. The beans are roasted till the shells of the bean get cracked and the aroma starts diffusing. They are then crushed or shelled, roasted and ground to obtain cocoa. So when you go to a coffee shop, you will find even the ground coffee, you will find the shelled coffee. So you can bring the seeds home and ground on your own. Cocoa butter or fat consists 45% of the bean. It is used mainly for making chocolates. Cocoa is also used in making cosmetics and in creams that heal burns, etc. So this is one cosmetic use which is very important where cocoa is concerned. It is also used as in medicinal purposes that heal burns, etc. Now coming to the problems that Ghana faced in the production of cocoa. It says that it has decreased in the recent past. The yield of the old cocoa trees has started to recede. That the old cocoa trees, they do not give out that much of fruit. New trees need to be planted, which in turn leads to the reduction in production. Obsolete machinery, outdated machinery and diseases in the cocoa tree has also contributed to the decline in their production. So this is a second reason is outdated machineries. They need to smarten up the production process and control the diseases. The research needs to be done so that the diseases which hamper the growth of cocoa tree can be taken care of. The Ivory Coast suddenly emerged as a better option for the importers to invest. Now the Ghana government has taken stronger steps to boost the production of cocoa. Yesterday when I was just going through the entire process of cocoa cultivation, I learned that still Ghana is the top leading producer of cocoa. Ghana Cocoa Board has been established to take necessary actions related to the replacement of old machinery. That means giving help to the farmers concerned. The Cocoa Research Institute has been established to improve the cultivation process and to control the diseases of the cocoa plants. So whatever problems the farmers are coming who are engaged in the production of cocoa, they have been provided help from the government. Ghanaian cocoa has once again become the best quality cocoa in the world. So with this we come to the end of the chapter. Along with the last video, I will upload the written work also. Please do it neatly in your fair notebooks. Thank you.